Alright guys, welcome back. So this tutorial we are going to look at Google Drive platform. Okay, so before we do that, I would like to tell you about some advantages of Google Drive of online platform actually over local storage, as of cloud storage over local storage. Now, let me start by yes, because we have that over there doesn't mean local storage is not also important, or it's also good, or is that it has all these advantages. No, they also have some beautiful advantages. Yeah, I'll start by the advantage of local storage. Now the thing is, depending on your operating system and the processor speed of your system, the speed of your work, it's actually okay. Actually have good speed. Local storage actually gives you good speed, and you have enough space to do your work. It's kind of cheap. I think at the time you are viewing this video, I think 500 gig hard drive is about 9 to 12,000 naira. But that's 500 gig. But if you have to buy something like that, it's going to cost you like $50, and that's going to be like a whole lot. Anyway, we'll get to that place. I mean, when I mean by $50, I mean like a cloud storage. We'll get there. So yeah, that's that. Then what else? Yeah, you don't need internet access to get your files. They are, as the name implies, local. So you have them in your local device, your storage device, local storage device. If you use your mobile phone, you have it offline. It's just offline. Your work is offline. It's not online. So yeah, that's the major thing. One of them is offline, one of them is online. The cloud is online, the local is offline. You get that? Yeah. So that's that. So it's available for you to use. Yeah, you don't need an outside internet connection to access your data. You get that? So you have it anytime you want to. Now, the advantage of this local storage is that you can lose your file anytime. Just imagine your operating system crashes. I mean, I can remember the number of times that I had to change hard drive just because of one virus or the other. The file is gone. All important documents are gone. I mean, you can imagine that you don't have that access to it anymore, or it's corrupted just because inside the flash drive and something like that. Many of us have been victims of this circumstance. So another disadvantage is that, let's say you have you're working from home and you are going to work the next morning, and you forgot to put the flash drive, or you copy the file to your flash drive and you forgot to put it in your bag or something, and then you don't want to go to work with your laptop. You get to work, you forgot your flash drive, and then you be like, my flash drive and the files are inside, and then you be like, okay, I have to go back home to get it. So imagine that kind of stress. Yeah. So you have to go back and all, because it's in that file, there's nowhere else but your flash drive and your system, which those items are at home. So that's that. I mean, it's bad. But it's not their fault, it's the way it is, it's for personal use. So now over to cloud storage. Now with cloud storage, oh my god, awesome. Yeah, awesome. It's actually beautiful. Now the thing is, one thing about cloud storage is you can access your file anywhere, any device, anywhere. All you need is username and password. That is all you need, and that's all. By username, it might require username per se, or email address, and then password. That is all. Yes, that's all. Now thanks to Google, we have, okay, let me first of all show you. This is local storage I'm talking about. This is it. You can imagine this is 500 gig I was talking about. This is actually 500 gig. First is for some stuff have collected this space in it, some system items, and then the hard drive itself took some. Anyway, that's that. So now over to my my cloud storage. I have this. And so to cloud storage, we have Google Drive, and like I was saying, now Google Drive gives you, guess what, 15 gig. Yeah, 15 gig storage cloud to store files on your cloud. Yeah, I have about how many meals? So imagine if you have about this free. So imagine if you have about 5 Google accounts. I mean, you have 75 gig, right? So now about this cloud storage, you can actually buy more. And let's click on this buy more and see what happens. Okay, it's loading. But before you finish loading, let me just tell you one or two things about this. You can see now one disadvantage about local storage and cloud storage is that you require internet access, and it can also be good. Okay, so this is finished loading. So now this is it, buy more. You can see you have 100 gig and you pay 390 naira per month. Can you imagine that? So you pay 3,900 per year for 100 gig. 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes, you pay 19k. I think it's actually cheaper than local storage. What do you think? Because I believe at the time you're seeing this video, 1 terabyte is almost 20k. And this is 2 terabyte for almost 20k. Come on. Although it is not a one-time payment, but the thing is, when it is stored, it's in your device forever until you renew. But then that hard drive now can crash. Like I said, you have a lot of the fact that your files are going to disappear by the time something happens to the hard drive. I mean, that's enough reason for you to go cloud, right? Cool. So that's that. So these are the storage. You can see you have free ones. So personally, I have many mails. It's not like you should. So you can do that, or you can have 2 terabyte. But if you're a company CEO, or like you want to recommend it for your company or for a company you're working with, you can recommend this, and they have a lot of files and all that they do with files and a lot of data and the like. So you can recommend this for them, any of these plans. So you can see where I went to. So this is Google One anyway, one of the Google applications. So this is it. So you want to create a new file, or you want to upload a new file, you want to upload to your Google Drive. You have them here. Create a new folder. You create a folder here, and your folder will appear here. Let me see how to create a new folder. Let me see new folder. I create. Yeah. So that's that. So let me say I want to upload a particular folder. Let me say I want to upload screenshot folder, say 12 files to the site. Yes, so it's going to upload 12 files with a screenshot folder in it. So while it's uploading, it's going to upload it now. But let me make sure that my screenshot does not have so much headache. Okay, it doesn't have much, it's just these files. Yeah, so when it's done. So anyway, that's that. So you can see the folder is already created by itself. I mean, it's already uploaded by itself. So that's that. I can also add create a new Google Docs using templates or blank. Same thing applies to Google Sheets and also slide and form. So in this course, the entire course, we are going to work on these four, and you have more where you have other applications, Google applications that you can work with. I see Google Sites. Awesome, right? Cool. So you have this, and then you have my computer. So anything that is, you have Google Drive app in your computer, just like OneDrive here. Yeah. So if you have Google Drive on your computer, you can actually sync. You say you are offline, so you need good internet access. My internet access is actually good. I don't know what's going on. It's not really good anyway. Okay, it's almost done uploading now. Good. So I have shared with me. Now if anybody share a file with me, you can see nothing has been shared with you. If anybody shared any file with me, share any folder with me, share any item with me, share any document with me, it comes here shared with me. So if I recently uploaded anything, now you can see these are the files on screenshot today that I recently uploaded. You can see them. You can see them, right? Cool. So then these are styled. If I style this one, and let me style this one. Where is star? How to start? Good. So it's added to star. So if I go to star, I will see the item here. Can you see that? Cool. So recycle bin, and let me delete an item. Let me delete this item that is being starred. So I have this my bin. Can you see that? So now you can see I have uploaded some files and I have 0 of 15 gig. Now it is 1.9 because the entire pictures are created. It's 1.9 MB. So anyway, that's that. And if I want to look for a particular file, I can just say now this is tax manager, and I search. It will give me what tax manager I have there. So I can put location. I can come here and I said don't have search anywhere, search in, let's say, a particular folder. I want to search in bin. Yes, search in bin. So it will not find this item in the bin. Can you see that? So you can see bin. So you can actually use this search settings, search anywhere, owned by, blah blah blah, include words, item name and all that. This modified anytime today, set by that and all that stuff. Email address shared to, you see, anything you want to sync with it. Yes, then you search and then it's fine. You find it according to the search parameters you set it to. So anyway, this is my folder. This is it. All my items are stacked. So my bin item, I need to bin this. So to do that, I'll come here, restore or delete forever, 2 options. So I restore it and it's back to this star item. So if I say on star, remove from start, it's no more here. And I come here to, I believe you can see this, should I call it whatever. So that's that. So this is my new folder I created, and this is my screenshots. So anyway, that's that. So how do I delete these 2 items? You can see to delete them, I've selected the 2 of them. I can equally see right click and drag, and I'm going to do that just like I do in my PC here. Can you see that? Cool. So I can just do that. So the items are selected and I can delete them. It move to bin, then I come here to my bin and you can see this button here, empty bin. So you can see I say items in the bin are deleted forever after 30 days. So if I leave these items here in 30 days time, it will be out of here. So it will be out of my local storage. So now I can delete them and delete forever. Items blah blah will not, you won't be able to restore them at all. So you can learn more if you want to, but I know I want them to do, so I'm clearing it off. You can see your bin, nothing is in your bin. So anyway, that's that for that. See you in the next tutorial where we'll be talking about Google Files, Google Docs. Yeah.